Yeah, now you're visible. So good evening.
Very good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. And what's about you?
Yeah, it's good.
May I introduce myself?
Okay, why not? It's your turn. You should.
Okay. So my name is Suniti Kumari. I am from Jharkhand as I'm studying class 8. I have 5 members in my family and I have 3 siblings, one me and 2 small brothers. And my hobby is to learn English and to play. That's all about me.
Okay, that's great. So, how's your practice going on?
Yeah, my practice is going very well.
That how to start this learning process of the English language?
Okay, means like that you asked like that how the peoples they can practice English.
Yeah, in a starting, how they should start.
Okay. For the starting part, I can say like I want to suggest to those people who really want to speak English. So they have to start from the grammar part because if they are knowing the grammar, they can easily speak English. Because some people we can also see like they are not able to speak English and they are not knowing anything about English language. And I was also not knowing anything. So that's why for forming the sentence, we should know the grammar first. I'm not saying like that whole grammar is very important to us. I am saying like that if we are studying the basic part of the grammar, we can easily make the sentence, we can easily convert into English part. So that's why grammar is very important to us to learn. And they have to learn the first grammar. After that, they have to focus on the vocabulary. Because if they are focusing on the vocabulary part, as we can see like that, if they're focusing on vocabulary, they can easily speak with the advanced English. We can also see some people they're from the foreigners country, they are speaking very well, they are speaking like advanced English. So if we want to speak in advanced English, we can easily do the vocabulary part after like after doing the grammar part, vocabulary part. We have to do the LSRW because I also focus on the LSW. Like L for listening, we have to listen anything from any surrounding or any people's, or like we have to listen any stories, movie, cartoon, all the things we have to retain in. We have to listen in English. After that, we have to speak in the front of a camera or mirror. Because if we are speaking in the front of a camera or mirror, we are fearing. Because some people we can also consider they are fearing in speaking of in front of a speaking of mirror and camera. So if they are if they want to overcome a fear of their speaking, so they have to speak in the front of camera or mirror, and they have to
Hello.
oh,
Actually, you.
yeah,
Okay, now
sorry.
you're visible.
So we have to speak in front of camera or mirror because if we are speaking, I was also fearing that time that how I can express my feelings. I was unable to think like that. All the things were coming in my mind, but I can't express those things. So that's why I just overcome a fear and I just speak in front of camera or mirror. After speaking, we have to read a book because if we are reading some books,
Okay, you again got invisible.
oh
Okay,
yeah,
you are
some
visual.
so that's why yeah, okay. So yeah, we had to read a book. Like if we are reading book, then we are stuck in some word. Like there are some difficult word that we are not knowing the meaning of that. So we have to go to the Google or social media through which we can easily get the meaning of that. Yeah, after getting meaning, we can easily learn the vocabulary also. It is come under the vocabulary part, and we can easily speak with advanced English. And in the reading part, we are reading some books. Then we can easily speak. So that's why reading is also important to us in the speaking part. And after that, all those things like listening, speaking, reading, whatever we have to write in the copies because whatever we have listened, whatever we have speak, and whatever we have read, we have to write by their own self because all those things, all the vocabulary, all those things will come in our mind, and if we will write by myself or their own self, they can easily get some idea that how I can write, and they can easily express their thoughts. So if they will follow like these tips, they can easily speak English, and I also follow like, and they have mostly they have to practice regularly because if they will practice regularly, they can easily speak with a confidence and without hesitation. Because I also speak regularly, and so that's why I can speak. And because when I joined before 1 month, when I started speaking, that time I was unable to speak. All those things in my mind was coming, but I cannot express those things that how I can explain, because I was fearing like you, we are speaking very well, so I am not able to express all those things. So that time I was fearing, but now I cannot say like that. But I can say like if they will follow like this, they can easily speak with the confident and they can easily speak without hesitation. So like this, I would suggest to those people who really want to speak English, if they will follow these tips, they can easily speak English.
Okay, you explained very well, and you didn't leave even anything that they should know from the another side.
Yeah, yeah, they can also learn from the social media, because through social media we can easily get so many knowledge. We can easily get anything or everything we are getting from the social media. So they can easily learn through the social media, or they can easily do the conversation video like in the Skype or other free app they will get. So if they will practice regularly, they can easily speak English.
Great. Okay, so do you have any? If you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I have lots of question for you. So you
Okay.
should ask
What, what,
any question I have.
what's your opinion about this?
Okay, this language.
Yeah.
How do we start?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. As you have explained very well. Just when I start to learn this language, on that time I follow only four rules. First of all, I was only watching in English when I started. So I was watching in English. After that, I try to speak in front of the mirror. After that, I read books and also write in my notebook something. And every day, try to speak more in front of the mirror because there were no anyone to who can speak English me with. So I have started also like this in the starting, and now I can talk to each other different people, so I am improving day by day. And the main thing is that you will if you will learn so many things but you are not doing practice, you will not be able to speak before anyone. You can't express your thought before anyone in a proper way. I talk many times of what any teachers, they are also not speak fluent English because after being a teacher, because they are telling me that I was teaching like as a subject, not a language. So
Yeah.
when I speak, so on that time I also got stuck and not speaking very fluent. So you will meet a lots of teacher who are also communicating to each other.
Yes,
So
yes,
the
you are.
most important part is that you will have to practice every day. You should speak more.
Yes, yes, you are definitely right.
Yeah, it
So,
doesn't matter
yeah,
how much.
as you thought like that, you have so many questions to me. So just ask me.
Okay.
So wait a minute.
Okay. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Just what? Okay. Where have you gone?
Hello. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
now you can ask.
Okay. The first question is that what would you like to prefer? If I will give you a television or books, which one is better from your point of view?
Okay, so in my point of view, I can suggest like it depend on the person how they are using this. Because if we are studying the books and they are only studying the books only, so they are not able to understand in the environmental part. So they should also study about the environmental part, and we can also consider as social medias like you say like television, yeah, means telephone or books. Yeah, we can easily prefer to both one, because both one are correct in their own way. We can also consider like if we are using it in the correct way, it is good. Yeah, both are correct. Yeah, if we are using like in the social media we are using and we are like we are scrolling the reels only daily and we are wasting our time, so it is the wastage of time. Yeah, we should not waste our time. I'm not saying like don't use the phones, don't scroll the reels, or don't watch the comedy video. I'm not saying like that. Use it in the limited time, like you have to use in the 15 to 20 minutes. It's enough. Don't use as a so many times. And I can also prefer like if you are using the television, then just read about the education, just watch the videos as related to the education, because if you are watching, then it will benefit for you only, because in the future it will be very beneficial for you. And in the school's book they are giving the book, yeah, in the syllabus we are getting some books or chapters we are getting. So if they are not understanding, they can easily search in the Google, or in the Google or YouTube, they can easily learn through them. Yeah, so I'm not saying like that both yeah, if we are avoiding the social medias, it is correct. I'm saying that both are correct. It depends on the person how they are using it, because the person like they are only in the they are studying the books, yeah, so after 2 minutes they start scrolling the reels. Yeah, they thought like that if I will just waste 2 minutes, then what will happen? Yeah, so after 2 minutes just they reading the book, yeah, just they read the book. After 2 minutes then again, yeah, they scroll the reels. So it is the wastage of their time, and it depends on the person there how they are using. So I'm saying like that use the social media also in the limited time, and also use the books. Yeah, I'm the 50-50.
Okay, just you have only one chance that you have compulsion that I will have to choose only one thing, social media or television. So which would you give preference firstly?
Okay,
Which?
so firstly I would tell like that we can also consider as, yeah, I will suggest in the television part, yeah, telephone.
Okay, only television. Okay, your first priority television.
Yeah, telephone. Yeah, you have said like telephone or books, yeah, na. So I am in the prefer of telephone.
Okay, telephone. But you don't think that there is more of chances the distraction? You can learn so many things of the social media and by cell
Yeah,
phone, but lots of
so
chances to distraction.
that's why I'm in the side of television, because because except for books we get more idea from the social media. So that's why I'm in the prefer of social media.
Okay, you will prefer of the social media, but you don't think that at present time which type people use of the social media? As you can, if you have heard the name of the WhatsApp University, have you heard or not heard? I don't know. So there is a more of information which is not right, but people speak according to that information. Like Mahatma Gandhi have not done good in your life. They were walking with girls. They were walking in America, London, like this. They are we can say blind devotee. If you are not scrolling more of the social media, so you can say that people
Yeah,
doing
but
graduation, but they don't have more knowledge about the constitution and more thing. They are only boasting that what is Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, but they don't know about the Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Okay, even they don't know about the constitution, but they are speaking Gandhiji is bad, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar is good, Nehru Gandhi is like this. So it's the information from the social media.
yeah, it is the information from social media, but I am not saying like that. The peoples want to really think like that this is a fake or this is a real, but I can say like that the peoples want to really intelligent or like honest. They can easily think like that this is a fake one, because I'm not able to clarify you that it is going to very important in our life, because if we are using the social media, everything there are getting. So that's why we are using, then we can easily get so much knowledge from there. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
yeah, from books we are getting, yeah, we are also getting knowledge from the book also. But the people, they don't prefer to watch, they don't prefer to read the book most, because nowadays all the people they are preferring that I can use the social media, like we are doing the conversation video, yeah, so it is very happiness like we are doing the conversation video, but they can't study the books whole day, yeah. So that's why I'm preferring in the social media that it is a good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
As on
but you told like that I have to prefer in the one, but I'm in the 50
yeah,
50
yeah.
one.
I gave you a yeah. Actually, in this type question, when any interviewer is before you, like if you are preparing for any civil service, so on that time they give you a situation that how can you handle of the situation. So that's why I was just given.
Yeah, so but
Okay.
nowadays all the people they are on the technology have also developed, so that's why social media is very good
Yeah,
for us.
actually, just I gave you the like this example because when I was watching the interview of the civil service, so one interviewer asked that which one will you choose, your parents or your wife? so he was not able to which one we should choose. So firstly he spoke that yeah, I will choose both. So just you have spoken it. If you are at your studying in 8th standard and you give preference both, that I will choose social media and also books. So it is the good. But when anyone is telling that it's your compulsion, so on that time you will have to explain that why I will have to choose this social media. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is lots of exception that, but when you will grow up, that you will realize that yeah, books are most important. First priority or would be book, because books have a real fact. You can talk to anyone, even before you stand, even prime minister on anyone. If you are talking to any judge, so you have fact that this line has been written in this book. Okay, I can show you proof, but you have learned through the social media, then sometimes you cannot prove that. If you have search on the Google that yeah, in the universe have any ghost or not, so you can find out that yeah, in the universe have ghost, but not according to me, according to this holy granth, I mean the holy books. So they are also telling that according to that books, not according to me.
Okay,
So
yeah, so as you told like that, all the books we should read. Yeah. So in the social media, we can also get so many books, so through which we can also read. So how we can, yeah, so it is good in the social media because
yeah,
all the books we are studying, so it is available on the social media also.
yeah, your first choice is good that I will choose 50-50% and this, you know. Yeah, depend
Yeah.
on the people that they can give
Mhm.
information different.
Yeah, how they are using it. So
Yeah.
what's your opinion like that? Why English is going to very important nowadays? Because all the people they are very spreading in conversation part. So why do you think like English
Yeah.
is going to be
Yeah.
important?
According to me, if I will talk about the why English is more important, at present time we know that it's a global language and we can connect to each other. If you are living in America, London, anywhere in the part, I mean that in the world, so we can communicate to each other and we can share our thought problem. And if we don't know English, then that is the barrier of the knowing to each other. I can't know about I will not able to know about your culture, about your thoughts, and about your anything. I couldn't understand. But if I have any communicating medium, so we can learn so many things. Okay,
Yeah, you're right.
we can also that do any business anywhere in the world. So it's going to be important, and I should give the importance because this language is connecting to each other. Yeah.
Yes, yes, you are definitely right. Again, in my opinion, English is very important to us because if we want to go to the other countries, if we want to visit, or if we want to interact with the other peoples, foreigner peoples, yeah, we want to connect with them. So that's why English is very important to us to learn because we are not knowing their native language and they are also not knowing our native language. So that's why for communication purpose, it is very important to us to learn English language. And the second reason we can also consider like if we want to take a higher job, if we want to take a good job, then it is very important to us to learn English language because all the things they are taking the interview, they are all in the English. So that's why it is very important to us to learn English. And we can also consider some example like if we want to go to the some places or some areas or marketplaces we are going. So all those things they are written in English. So if we are not knowing English, how we can understand those things? So that's why if we are knowing English, we can easily understand those things that what they are written. And in the mobile, so many notifications they are coming. So they are in the English. So if we are knowing English, we can easily understand that how they are and what they are messaging. Like we can easily understand in the English language. So that's why it is going to very important to us to learn English language nowadays. And I'm not saying that nowadays, but in the future, I thought like that all the peoples will speak in the English only.
Yes, yes, absolutely, you are right, and we can say that it's important at present time. Okay, because
Yeah.
lots of demand of the if you are going anywhere, if you have knowledge of this language, so they will give you importance.
Yes,
Right.
yes, you are.
Even if you are uneducated, you didn't study, you didn't complete your study, but they will give you preference that yeah, he is educated person, he can speak English language.
You are
You have
right. And
you
will
you
also
have degree or not.
Yeah, they will also get more respect from the people if they are knowing the English language.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, if I will talk about the why we are giving the more importance of this language, so if we will think from the inside, the question would become outside. It's a compulsion, okay,
Yeah,
and
all right.
it's a requirement.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes,
we don't need to learn this language. We can grow
yes,
up in our own language, our native language,
yes,
but we
yes,
are learning because demand of the people.
yes, yes, you are right. So shall we end our session because this video
I,
is going to be long?
yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, that's enough. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, bye.